18 wheels rolling heavy through the desert night. I've been driving all day, but I won't shut her down tonight.
You know, oh, by the way, good morning. We are in, what town is this? Williston, Ohio. We picked up our load and we're getting ready to roll. We're going to roll straight to our delivery. Other than a 30-minute mandatory break or getting a sandwich or whatever, we're going to roll straight there. We could deliver this load at 0001. That's 1 minute after midnight on the 25th. It's Sunday morning right now. It's the 24th. But I was just sitting here. I pulled into this spot last night. And, of course, there's a truck, you know, and he's bobtailed. He's not, there's no trailer on him. And I nosed in. Then I started to feel guilty because I have a reefer unit. And I'm thinking, well, this guy probably nosed in, right? So he wouldn't have to hear the noise of any truck or reefer. But I didn't back out and move or anything. And once I got in here, I just pulled the brake in. And the reefer was not a constant rumble, right? It come on, then go off, come on. As soon as the temperature got to a point. Then I get up this morning and I'm sitting up here. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I certainly did. It's daytime though, right? Come here, Panda. Come here, girl. I'm going to show these guys something real quick, okay? And now, this is what you want to call an abandoned truck. It really is. If you look underneath, you'll see some stuff. And I don't know what that is. But you can see the hood. And then if you look over there, there's some kind of pan. And then there's no CB. There's nothing in that truck. Nothing. This truck literally got abandoned. For whatever reason or whatever. It's just sitting here. There ain't no driver in this truck. You know, guys, it's kind of like this. It's not cool to abandon a truck. And maybe the driver who abandoned this truck, I don't know how long it's been here, but I will tell you that the fifth wheel is pretty rusty. And it only shows that it's been parked and it hasn't been under a trailer for probably a good long while. And I don't even know, this is a Ma and Pa truck stop, so I'm not even sure if they're aware that it's been back here all this time. But when you take a truck and you drop it at a truck stop, people start to notice that there ain't nobody in that truck. Then unfortunately, we got drivers that love to steal. I'm just saying. They see parts and stuff and they start taking things off that truck. And you know who that hurts the most? Not the driver who abandoned it, because he didn't give probably two crap. But the owner of this company, Q&G Trucking. And the reason why I'm showing this truck, there's not even an EFTA sticker on this truck. There's nothing on this truck. There's the VIN number. There's no truck number. There's no EFTA sticker on this truck. But, you know, on Facebook, usually you hear about there's a truck missing. If anybody's seen this truck, please let us know. And if you do see a truck that is abandoned, it's a good idea to look at it. Because if you see something like that, you could be one of the drivers that could say, hey, I saw that truck. It was in Williston, Ohio. It was at this such and such truck stop. But it's not cool to abandon the equipment. Remember, whenever you go to work for a company, they hire you. They'll either usually fly you, bus you, or rent you a car or whatever, but they get you to where they're located and where that truck is. And for whatever reason, you get pissed off at that company or you get mad and you decide, I'm just going to drop this truck and go home. I tell you what, it should be, this is my opinion, it should be, without regard, should be an automatic disqualification to ever go to another company. Because personally, if you were driving for me, even if you had an issue with me or you was pissed off at me, it would be I would spread the word like fire about you, and I wouldn't hire you if I ever did a check on you and there was an abandonment on your record. I wouldn't hire you, because who would say that you would not do that to me? But it's not cool to abandon the truck or the equipment because you didn't get it handed that way. You should always turn it in, despite how you feel about your company. That's just my opinion. It's the proper thing to do. Only a kid doesn't put anything back where he got it from. And a 40, 50, 60-year-old man knows better to take a, even though this is abandoned and the equipment is off, it's still about $12,000 worth of equipment, and that's the low. But that's still a $12,000 equipment there that is being abandoned, which is not good. So, with that being said, don't abandon your equipment. Respect it. Respect the company and respect the owners that you drive for, because they hired you to do a job. So don't abandon your equipment. It's really not a good thing. You can tell this thing has been sitting here for a while. That's a shame. That's a shame. We'll talk to you guys later. Later.